Scene 1.
We emphasize language skill a lot for some time already. Why not we expose students to some leisure vocabulary learning?
Yes, agree, Asma. Vocabulary plays a pivotal role in learning any language. Diamond and Cotlon suggested that vocabulary is the knowledge of words and their meanings.
This means that without establishing a strong vocabulary base first, comprehension and use of a language will not be achieved.
Yes, Kak Rod. Without a good working knowledge of words and their meanings, both written and verbal communication will be poorly understood.
Hey Asma, lack of vocabulary or the word recognition skills can be a cause of poor reading comprehension skills, right?
Yes, you are right. When some of my students are unable to make out a word, he will either skip it or stop reading.
Yeah, not only me, like I wrote. You should agree that knowing words is even more important than knowing grammar. If you wish to be proficient in a language, as David Wilkins repeated, while without grammar, little can be conveyed. Without vocabulary, nothing can be conveyed.
Yes, Chia. Sometimes I feel frustrated when my students are unable to retain vocabulary for productive use. We should emphasize the importance of vocabulary and continue to provide them with opportunities to build word skills. So we have to make sure to provide the necessary exposure.
Scene 2.
Let us read and see previous research on vocabulary learning.
Kumu and Chia, there are some factors that influence learning vocabulary strongly. As Hill pointed out, the standard classroom is usually not a very suitable environment for learning languages. Why not we find out and aid or stimuli to improve this situation?
I think of multimedia tools. Kumu, Asma and Karot. Multimedia tools are good ways to expose students to new concepts and enhance their desire to build vocabulary skills.
But at the same time, we should ensure that recycling opportunities include activities which involve higher order thinking skills. Example, odd one out, matching with synonyms, inferencing meaning from context, and etc. can stronger the chances of ensuring retention.
Okay, let us go back and think about it. Bye.
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 Scene 3.
Good morning. I have some ideas. One way to do this is to pre-teach theme-based vocabularies.
How is it, Chia?
Since I use vocabulary teaching resources, it is easy for me to keep track of the target lessons through each step of the lesson.
Alright, we draw a list of the words we intend the student to learn to ensure that systematic recycling does occur throughout the lesson.
Alright. Give your ideas in the meeting tomorrow. Bye. I have a class now.
Bye.
Scene 4. We try to do an application on vocabulary learning. We focus on thematic vocabulary. There will be a list of vocabulary on selected theme that has a connection with the syllabus. We can have collocations and dictions.
We add pronunciation and meaning to it.
I suggest we record Kumu's voice for the pronunciation.
To add to it, we should show how the words can be used in the sentences to enhance the student's understanding. We can also prepare a set of practices to test the student's understanding at the end of every set of thematic vocabulary.
Interesting. Since Chia is good at developing simple application, she will work on the features and attributes of the application. Let us help her by developing the content of the application. Since it is focusing on vocabulary, let us name it as Lexicon-Heap.
Silver Surfer.